What's going on, guys? This is Riz, and this is my threadripper setup and upgrading video log. I guess let's start off on the right side over here with my audio devices. This right here is my Audio-Technica AT2020 condenser microphone. I'm recording what you're hearing right now on it. The first set of headphones is my Audio-Technica ATH DSR7 BT Bluetooth joints. This is my primary headset when I'm on the go, commuting to work, or gallivanting around the city. This here is my Jaybird BlueBuds X2 Bluetooth headset for when I go to the gym. This set here is my Audio-Technica M50X headphones. This is what I use for sound mixing and video editing. I like these because what you hear is what is on the audio file itself, with no fluff or added bass, just a nice, flat, true to source sound. This fourth set is my Logitech G933 gaming headset. It comes with 7.1 surround sound and has a bunch of profiles for whatever kind of game you play. It's amazing for Battlefield and other first-person shooters. This last headset is an Audio-Technica M40X. This is specifically hooked up to my PlayStation 4. My M50X is hooked up to this Behringer Euphoria UMC22 audio DAC. My AT2020 microphone is also hooked up to it with the balanced XLR cable and is transferring everything to my PC via USB. As far as my monitors go, the one on the right is an Acer Predator XB271HK. It's a 27-inch 4K 60Hz G-Sync monitor. This is the monitor I use for video editing. The monitor on the right is the Acer Predator XB271HU, 1440p, 165Hz G-Sync monitor. This is absolutely fantastic gaming monitor, super fast response times, great color depth, and small bezels. Next up is my keyboard and mouse. My keyboard is a Corsair K70 RGB with Cherry MX Speed keys. The activation point is very short, which is great for typing and twitchy first-person shooting games. My mouse is a Logitech G903 wireless mouse. I can't tell the difference between wired and wireless mode. The response times are tight, the battery life lasts for days, and the buttons and sensitivities are assignable and adjustable respectively. Before I forget, the soundbar I have that my PC and PS4 is hooked up to is the Yamaha YAS 203 soundbar. It has virtual 7.1 surround sound, and the audio profiles are customizable and adjustable. The bass is smooth, the sound is crisp, and it has very low profile. My PC case is a Corsair 750D Airflow Edition. It's old, but it's an amazing case that's large enough to hold everything that I need for production and gaming purposes. I'll be installing 3 Samsung 960 Pro 512GB M.2 drives, putting them in EK heatsinks to lower their operating temps. I'll also be replacing my old Corsair Dominator Platinum memory, which is 64 gigs of 3200 MHz, running at a cache latency of 18, with G.Skill Trident Z RGB memory. This memory is also 3200 MHz, but has a much lower cache latency of 14, and it's also made of Samsung B dies, which Threadripper loves. Off the bat, I have a 1920X and Asus Zenith motherboard, which is the best Threadripper board at the moment in my opinion. In my build, I have 2 EVGA 1080 Ti's for the Win 3 hybrid cards, running an SLI using Asus high bandwidth bridge. It's completely overkill for a Threadripper 1920X. There's no way that this particular processor can push the frames that this SLI combo could put out, but these cards are great for video editing and exporting media. Installing the EK heatsinks on the M.2 drives were a pain. I had to put so much pressure on the clasps that I thought I would damage the drives, but once on, they were amazing. I put 2 of these 960 Pros on the Asus DIMM.2 mount and one in the slot underneath the chipset heatsink. My old 950 Pro will be put on a PCIe card with an M.2 mount. My 950 Pro has my operating system and programs installed on it, and my 3 960s is for video editing purposes. That's where I put my raw footage and where I export it to as well. Installing the new Trident Z memory sticks were a bit difficult. The kit made for Threadripper only comes in 32GB kits, so I had to buy 2 kits to replace my Corsair Dominator Platinums. I went from 4 sticks that were 16GB each to 8 sticks at 8GB each. I labeled each kit accordingly. One kit is lettered A to D, and the second kit is numbered 1 to 4. This is to ensure that I don't mix up the sticks of different kits, and for placement purposes. The threadripper platform is quad channel, so as you see in the video, I placed the first set of 4 sticks in the appropriate quad channel slots, and the second kit in the remaining 4 quad channel slots. This is to help ensure compatibility and that all 8 slots will work in tandem. To wrap things up, powering everything is an EVGA Supernova P2 1600 watt 80 plus platinum power supply unit. In total, I have 2 terabytes of M.2 storage, as well as 4 Samsung 850 EVOs that are 500 gigabytes each, running in RAID 0. I think that wraps up everything for this build. All put together, it looks like this, and it is completely overkill for 4K gaming and 4K video rendering. I'm very happy with the build. Check the description of this video for a detailed parts list and where to buy them on Newegg and Amazon. Thank you all for watching. Peace.